Say what? Say what, sis? How to go? Teach them how to do it. Teach them how to do it.
Y'all, I'm out here running my errands. Okay, my errands. And while I'm running my errands, y'all know what day it is, so you know what's about to go down, right? Hey guys, hey, this is Nay. Follow me on IG, Periscope, Twitter, Spreaker, and support me on Patreon at Nay Rob on YouTube. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment respectfully, and subscribe. Finally, don't forget to hit that notification bell down to the right so you will be notified of all my up and coming videos. Now, y'all know what today is. You know it's Tuesday. You know what the heck is about to happen. So, let's talk about the Queen's Supreme Court. So last night they had on, what's her name? Chrissy Too Real. Let me tell y'all something. I would love to know her sign. Because I promise you, Chrissy Too Real and Maddie's dynamic is like how me and my little sister are. Like literally, my little sister's everywhere. I swear I be wanting to get some repellent and sit down, bitch. Back down. My little sister being she's an Aries. She's just really hyper. Really hyper. Like always energetic. Always just just out there. Like Libras, we're funny, but we're kind of like a laid back funny, right? So it was cute to see those two together because it reminded me so much of my little sister and my dynamic, right? Okay, so I'm going to be honest and tell you that I've never heard of the young lady Chrissy Too Real until Maddie's show. But what I'm not going to do, like I've said before, is I'm not going to be one of those people that be like, well, who is she? I'm like, bitch, who is you? Who asks those kind of questions and be like, that's just rude to me. Just Google her. Obviously, she's somebody enough to be sitting sitting next to Maddie. And that's all I got to say about that. Her name is Chrissy Too Real. She's just old extra young girl. She's beautiful though. She looks like she could be mixed with like Asian and black. But see, like I said before about them wigs, if you look like you could be a little bit of something else, all you got to do is put one of them big puffy foreign hair wigs on, and that you could lie to them and tell them you anything. Shit, you could tell them you Egyptian, Asian, whatever it is you want to tell them, you could tell them, because them damn wigs be tricking the fug out of ninjas. They be tricking them. I mean, you could be whoever you want to be with the right piece of hair. But anyway, child, let's move on to this docket, right? So, again, before I get into it, I loved their dynamic. It was moments that I felt like Chrissy was too much. But I mean, it's her character. It's her shine. It's what put her in the position where she could be sitting right next to Maddie, right? So the first thing I want to talk about is Monique supporting Roseanne. I've told y'all how I felt about it before. I just think Roseanne is just a reckless mouth hoe. That's what I think she is. And when I seen that video that they posted yesterday when that lady was kirking out with that blonde hair, I mean, she's a Scorpio, y'all. Y'all better leave that bitch alone. That's all I got to say. But leave that bitch alone. She is a Scorpio, and she will destroy this universe if y'all don't leave her. I'm telling y'all, leave her the fuck alone. That lady is crazy. Okay, so let's move on to Toni, right? Maddie showed us. So anyway, in the clip, she showed the car sitting in her driveway. Y'all remember that car that Rob and her came down and gave her like this fully loaded Nissan Sentra? And some people was like, why would she give her mother a Nissan Sentra? It was loaded, and I thought it was paid for. I thought that was a good enough car for somebody who supposedly wasn't in their daughter's or in their mother's life, or that they weren't in each other's life like that. On top of that, you want to get a good car that you don't have to do a lot of maintenance on. Like, I'm thinking to myself, why is everybody acting like it was a bad thing to give her the Sentra when you want a low maintenance car? Sentras are known, or Nissans are known to last a long time, and if something goes wrong with the car, you want her to be able to maintain the car herself so that she don't have to always be like, China, can you change the brakes on the car? Like, to me, I'm sorry, Toni Tokyo does not seem self-efficient at all. She, like, I just don't get it. Like, you don't hear no other celebrity mothers acting like this. Like, you're not taking care of your mother. Like, you don't see this. Like, and I think she does not understand that. Toni Tokyo is like, she haven't paid the car note. Now, that would make me feel like, you didn't pay the car note, girl? Why you ain't paid? Why this car ain't paid for? I don't know. I don't know what that judge is, but I'm saying to myself, Toni Tokyo, you don't see no other mother kirking like this on their children. And trust me, I know it's a lot of celebrities out here that done shitted on their mama and ain't seen their mama in 17 years, girl. I just need you to just... Then let's move on to Spirit Airlines. They said that the airlines were smelling like feet. I was like, what? I haven't rode Spirit since the last time I went to Texas, I think. I might fuck with that Spirit. I'm gonna be on Delta when I fly to Vegas. And what you won't do is try that damn bullshit on Biggie, Stevie, and Faith. Listen, I'm tired of y'all talking about that lady talking about eating his butt. I don't want to hear that shit no more. Cause every time I look at her, I'm like, girl. I mean, whatever floats your boat in your bed, but I don't want to hear that shit. That's private. That's private, girl. So let's get to where they showed the clip of where TMZ had caught Faith and Stevie, I guess, in the airport, wherever, TMZ be hanging out at. I think they hang out at ATL Airport and LAX. That's what I think. And they just be waiting on a nigga to get off the plane. They asked, are you all going to try to have kids together? Faith was like, try? No, we ain't got to try. I'm fertile. And I'm saying to myself, Faith kind of reminded me of my recovered aunt. Like, she don't smoke crack no more. I don't have no offense to nobody out here, but I don't have an aunt that smoked crack. Well, but I don't have an aunt that smoked crack as far as I know, or anything. Now, I got some uncles who was doing some real shit, y'all. I mean, some real shit. But my auntie... But Faith reminds me of my auntie, my old auntie that recovered from drugs. And now all she do is just drink Coors Light. That's what she reminded me of in that clip. That shit is going to be a damn train wreck. Do you hear me? That shit is going to be a train. They better not bring no kids. So anyway, girl, now we get to Sherry Shepherd and one of her good Judies. I forget the lady's name, but she was the comedian that was on Moesha and the Parkers. I forget her name, but she died from cancer, right? And it was like suddenly. She died pretty young, too. But at any rate, Sherry Shepherd recalled having a threesome or attempting to do a threesome or invited to do a threesome with the young lady who's passed now, and her boyfriend, Erg B, Erg B, right? But I forget which one is which. So, because Erg B, I don't know. I just know I like the dark skin one. That one right there, oh my God, when I was a little girl, I just wanted to spread peanut butter on him. I wasn't a little girl, I was a teenager. But it was just something about that dark skin one and Erg being Rakim. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. He was just so smooth. I was like, give me some, baby. Give me some. But anyway, the judges both agreed that basically leave that lady pussy in heaven where it belongs. Stop talking about the deceased pussy. And I agree with that. Don't talk about my pussy. And leave my past in the goddamn past. Amber Rose talking about, like, why would she do this? Like, why would she even talk about... Like, don't she know how much power Jay-Z and Beyonce have? Like, why would you do this? Like, I'm sure somebody that been to your house before, girl, to know where you live. Like, why would you do... So, and moving on. Moving on. So, what happened was Amber Rose said that Becky, that Jay-Z was creeping around with, was Gwyneth Paltrow. The ladies on the bench said that they could believe it. I don't know nothing. I don't know. I don't care. I don't know. For real, all that shit could be a hoax. That Jay-Z and Beyonce forever pulling goddamn stunts. You hear me? But I don't know, Amber. I'm like, Joe, why would you even say that? Like, it's people you don't mess with. Like, you don't mess with the Obamas. You don't mess with Jay-Z and Beyonce, Oprah. Now we finding out Tyler Perry. Obviously, you can mess with Lee Daniels because, if you're saying you don't run up on Lee Daniels, because Dame Dash ran up on his neck and gave him the nigga. Omarosa writing the book. And the cover art is her with Trump, her and Trump on the cover art. And I agree with Maddie when Maddie said Omarosa's body is going to end up in the Chattahoochee River somewhere. Y'all better, people be, man. They be, we get to Maddie salivating over Vic Mensa, okay? I said to myself, oh, Maddie don't know who Vic Mensa is. And if you all don't know who Vic Mensa is, he is a Chicago rapper. He never really made it quite as big as Chief Keef or Fredro Santana. G Herbo is doing pretty good. Who else is there? Lil Bibby is doing decent, you know what I'm saying? But right now, his career is flailing. So when he went after Tekashi and threatened to beat his ass, I was like, oh. Okay. Also, if you don't know, that Vic Mensa was on Everyday Struggle with, I think Joe Budden was the host there at the time, and DJ Academics. And Vic Mensa called DJ Academics a bitch to his face and basically threatened to slap him. Because a lot of rappers from Chicago feel like DJ Academic shouldn't be talking about things that he has no knowledge of. And I don't know. It depends on how you take it. Like, I think maybe they preferred that a Chicago person was talking about the troubles in Chirac. I don't know. But anyway, Vic Mensa has been pissed off at DJ Academics ever since then. So the clip was showed where Vic Mensa was like, I want to fight you, Tekashi, straight up. And then he turned around later and said, I don't really want to put hands on him. I don't really want to do nothing for real. I'm saying to myself, boy, now them young dudes be on drugs real bad. That junkie rap is real, y'all. That junkie culture is fucking real. Trust me, these black rapper dudes falling out and dying over goddamn lean. That's white boy shit. Okay, I said it. That's white boy junkie shit. And that's what the hell is happening. I think I misplaced this on the docket. But anyway, Bow Wow was on there because somebody hurt his feelings. Some blogger hurt his feelings and said smash or pass. And a lot of people said pass. Why would you be so mad for? First of all, so sorry. Bow Wow, I don't even think it has anything to do with the way you look or how much money you got or anything like that. I just think that it has something to do with you, and I hate to say this, just you being so small. And you just show a lot of bitch assness on the internet. And I don't think it has nothing to do with the way you look. I just think it has something to do with your size and just how your bitch assness is. So he kirked out and he was like, fuck all you bloggers. Fuck you. Fuck your comment section. Fuck your comment section's mama. Fuck the like button. I'm about to go work at GameStop. And then all you bitches can leave me alone. I'm like, shit, that'd be the best thing for you to do. And stop welling. Mm-hmm. Kanye West's father was diagnosed with stomach cancer. I'm like, damn. I didn't even know he had it. They talked about that McDonald's manager that beat the shit out of that customer. Did y'all see that? That shit was... Yeah, now we know she ain't coming back to work next day. We know she ain't gonna go back to work next day. What she gonna do when she go back to work is she gonna get there and it's gonna be some black coats there. And they gonna have to let her go. Because what you won't do is beat the shit out of the customer. Because whoever owns the McDonald's gonna have to pay for that shit. They gonna have to pay. And Remember this, the same people you meet on the way up will always be the same people you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Deuce.